Hey guys, I am back with my newest album. Well, this time I've got an album and then a journal. If you've been following me for a little while, I have mentioned that I follow on Instagram Svetlana Lovinc. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I just love her creations. I've been following her for about 4 or 5 years. I have a wedding album with all of the little dresses inside of it. And then another Providence de France, I think it was, album that you may remember. But I have never been able to purchase her tutorials because she is in a country. And so there's no way to, or there was no way to get payment to her. Well, technology has finally caught up, and I have ordered 5 tutorials from her, and I finished 2. So to make the albums, the thing that she wants is to make everything by hand as much as possible, which I have tried to do. Some small items I've had to 3D print. So for the all the leaves in the background that you see, I ordered some die cuts from Amazon, and she uses blotter paper for her leaves and flowers. So I found this blotter paper on Amazon for flower pressing, for whenever you have wildflowers and you want to press them between pages and so forth. This stuff works great, and I love that she had that recommendation because I knew nothing about using this to make the actual flowers. You can wet it and it holds color really good. So I have a lot of flowers and leaves and vines and everything going through. On this one, which is the album, I know, their faces look a little funny. Y'all have to remember this was my very first time to try these. So we have some little acorns. Some of them are molded and painted from resin. We have a little snail here. This little guy 3D printed. And then we have some acorns in there. In the back there's a fence with the bird. And then he's got him a little basket of mushrooms and happiness on the bottom. So we'll open this up. And the outer edge, I think I 3D printed these little mushrooms. And then the close is just a fabric that I stitched to make like a ribbon. Now the paper I used on both of these is Romantic Collection Hidden Grove. If you remember my mushroom album, I used this paper, and I've had enough to for both of these, this album and the journal. So this little guy opens up like so. And then we have a little string tie here. Grab it. And this opens up. You can put memorabilia down here. And then we have some waterfall pages. So that's one side. I think this is like the shortest album I've ever made. And on this side is also just a waterfall going in the opposite direction, and with the stitching inside. And I did learned a new way to do this waterfall, which was pretty cool from her. Alright, and so the next one, sorry, that did not fall off. I had this little tray that I wanted to show y'all. I kind of got sidetracked. For all of the flowers that I colored, we put wire in the back of them, just as if you were buying them at the store. And then here's some little flowers that we made. I did use clay to do the little blueberries. Now the I had trouble with the little acorns because she was putting, put that right there, putting the wire underneath them to put in the little display. I could not 3D print them. So I 3D printed the top, which is what I was having most trouble with, and then used clay on the bottom and then painted them. And then we made little like bouquets like this. And raspberries, I did 3D print these guys. I tried a couple of different ways to make them. I tried clay. I tried like those little styrofoam little nubbly things, but neither one of them worked well. So I 3D printed those. So I'll save those for another project. Now this guy here was really fun to make, our little gnome, and I'll bring it up if you could see him with his little mushroom hat, and he has his beard and mustache and hair and little eyebrows in there. Then on the top we have the little blueberries, and then there is some more acorns and those molded pieces of mushrooms down here with all the flowers. He is sitting on a little stump, if you could tell, under there, and you can move him around a little bit. There is wire in his arms and legs. So this arm, we have him holding the little raspberries, and then his little shirt underneath has little X crosses around the bottom of his shirt, and then they're also on his sleeve. So lots of little flowers, and then he has his little cane with the tulip-like flower on the bottom. And then we also have a little frog here that was fun to make. A little plaque, reality has limits, imagination is boundless. And then some more of the raspberries. And then on the outer edge we have some metal pieces. And then we also have more of the acorns, raspberries, and the blueberries kind of tied through here. And then on the back that's holding the strap in, we have some more paper, little scenes that are cut out from the paper collection, and then some leaves, and then my handmade more on the back. And how this opens like so. Okay, then this also has like a bookmark, and it just puts some beads and a little leaf bead on there to mark your place. All of the pages are coffee dyed, and they are all stitched in, which was not as fun as I thought it would be. And I didn't like it at all. It was hard. I may never do that again. So the front here, there's some manila folders that I cut up, and there's some dividers in that I did some where you could put some pictures or something. Trying to find a little sheet of paper. So on this one you could slide a picture under here, and from the paper it's just a bunch of cutouts, and some of them I have lifted up on a little foam to give it extra dimension. There we go. And then this one here has a bunch of cutouts. Happy home. And you can slide a photo down back in here. Let's see. This would be the next one. It has a little like vanilla envelope pouch. I actually used the thread that I used to stitch all the pages in, which that stuff's pretty thick. And this just opens up, and you can put some memorabilia and stuff down there. And then I have cutouts that I have kind of layered up by different depths. And then a little gnome here from a mold resin that I purchased. I purchased the mold, not the gnome. And then on the back, have a beautiful day. Then this one has room for you to stick a little picture up underneath the watering can. Oh, and all the pages are coffee dyed, I think I said, and they're printed with little berries on the bottom. And then this is my next one. I just cut out different scenes, and this is a chipboard piece that I had from the collection. Let's see, is that it? I think that's it, just the back. Yes, the back here we have Frog from the chipboard pieces, and that is also from the chipboard pieces. And then this is a pouch for you to put in little notes or what have you. So that is my newest creations. I hope y'all like it. I enjoyed making them. It was a lot of trial and error since it was my first time, but I'm happy with how they came out. Now my next album, I'm kind of toying with the idea of like a train with little bunnies for children on the front of it. So we'll see how that one goes, and if everything is easy enough to make, I will do a tutorial on that one. So if y'all have any questions, just leave a comment, and I'll put in the description a link to Svetlana's Instagram page. I guess I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.